Welcome to another episode of Your Time Matters. I am your host, Tammeron, joining you here each week with a cup of delicious, healthy tea. And there's just one magical ingredient inside of my teacup this week. And I've added a dash of raw honey, not only to make it taste better, but to also give my immune system a great big boost. So I'm going to encourage you to stay tuned until the end of this video as I share with you why I chose to put this ingredient in my teacup this week to help me manage my emotional well-being. And each week, I'm here to guide you and educate you about what is currently happening in the astrological sky and how that might be showing up in our personal life or even in our business life, and how it is that we might be feeling. And as one of Canada's top certified astrologers and a certified health coach, I'm here to share with you that we are in the final stretch of Mercury retrograde, and this is going to end on August the 28th. And remember, there's a little bit of a shadow period afterwards for about 2 weeks. And Mercury represents anything to do with writing, speaking, communication, media, and even travel plans. So if you have experienced any delays or miscommunication or getting the dates wrong or reading something wrong on a label, I mean, I've been having some crazy, funny things happen myself as well. This all has to do with the planet Mercury that gets activated in the sky. And that's when he appears to go backwards, but that's not actually what's happening. However, during a Mercury retrograde period, this happens 3 to 4 times every single year. So it's an opportunity for us to rethink or rewrite or redo or change our travel plans. And this is when something can actually turn out to be more beneficial in the long run once Mercury retrograde has ended. So again, that's going to be near the end of August this month. So if you've been listening to my previous videos, I've been talking about how we can use this because Mercury is sitting in the astrological sign of Leo, and Leo is a fire sign, and the planet Mercury represents an air sign. So when you put fire and air together, boom, what do you get? You get creative new ideas, you get fast thinking, where suddenly just something just comes to you out of the blue. So again, this is our logical mind. So it could be creative ideas, new ideas that are coming, new ways of thinking about something, new ways of understanding an old story. And we just recently had that full moon in Sagittarius. And so some of us might be letting go of some of those old stories and have a new way of thinking about ourselves with what I call a higher perspective, seeing a story as an outsider, looking at yourself as an outsider. And this is a very powerful tool to use, especially during a Mercury retrograde. So I'm going to ask you, has anything new come to light for you? And did you get any creative ideas? And if you did, I want to encourage you to write them down. Now, as promised, I want to share with you the magical ingredient inside of my teacup this week is lemongrass herbal tea. Now, some people can buy this pre-mixed with like a rooibos tea for more flavor, but lemongrass is beautiful because it is a cleansing energy. So if we want to let go of those old stories, have a new higher perspective, I'm going to encourage you to use lemongrass herbal tea. And I've added a dash of raw honey, again, to make it taste better. And also, if you are into using high-grade essential oils of any kind, I'm going to encourage you to use a lemongrass and especially put this in your diffuser, because when we inhale it, the essential oils, if they're pure, they trigger our emotions in the brain, which allows us to feel lighter and happier. We can release anything old and negative and have a fresh new perspective. So this is a little secret hack. And sometimes, especially around the full moon, I like to add just a couple of drops into my bath under the full moon. And I include a little bit of Epsom salts and sometimes some baking soda into the bath. And then you come out of the bath just feeling so refreshed, like you're a whole new person. So, again, if you've enjoyed the information that I've shared with you here this week, I'm going to encourage you to come back again for another episode of Your Time Matters.